are off, leaving Ponderosa State Park. It's nice. So I got down to 35 at least, and we had 77. Well, most of the time it was 70 in the RV. We got their fires going. Campground is nice though. The sites are definitely spread apart. There's lots of bike trails. So now we were going to the Japanese internment camp from World War II, 240 miles away, by Jerome, Idaho. So we're 70 miles from Boise. I don't remember the name of this town actually. Cascade or Lake Cascade. It's 38 degrees. 30, that says actually. So we're just east of Boise, Idaho on Interstate 84. And it's chilly today finally. It's like 60 now. I think that might be the high, 60 something, and chance of rain. This is a rest area though. It's nice and big. You know, lots of parking. There's trailers over there, trucks there. There's us. And it's very level where we are. So our next, we're gonna go through Mountain Home, and we're ending up at the Japanese internment camp, which is east of Jerome, Idaho. So I don't know if we'll stop before we get there, so maybe see you there in a couple hours. First rain of the trip today. I think this will be the most we drive in one day since we left. river floodplain. We'll cross the river. I think where all those trees are, maybe. So we're at the, I think it's called Minkota. It's a Japanese internment camp in World War II. It's east of Jerome. There's a parking lot. Going to block 22 in the root cellar. So there are I think 9,000 people here at one time at most. The root cellar. So in 1944, they harvested 7.3 million pounds of produce that they grew here at the internment camp. Oh, it's Minidonka, a National Historic Site. That's where we are. I said it wrong before. So they had a root cellar where they kept potatoes, carrots, and cabbage, and it says it kept them cool in the summer and prevented them from freezing in the winter. I think they had roughly, what did it say, 800 or 900 acres they cultivated and grew their own food. They had cows and chickens. Wow. So that's what the roof looked like on the root cellar. Just covered in dirt, grass growing on it. I don't know if I've ever seen a root cellar like that before. Pretty neat. It's pretty amazing that it kept things cool all summer. Like, I don't know how thick, oh, it looks pretty thick. 2 or 3 feet thick of dirt it looks like they had on top. See right here where there's a hole in the roof. So the roof is made with a layer of hay or straw, it looks like. Then there's some type of plastic and then dirt on top of that. And I wonder if that's the original roof. It's amazing, and it is. Wow. So these are 2 examples of the bunkhouses. I think there was roughly, I thought they said 12 in each block. And each block had 300 people. So what is that? 40 people in each one of these buildings. The doors are shut. Can't go inside these. So they had libraries, churches, all kinds of stuff, since some of them lived here for 3 years, I think. before they were let go. They were given $25. That was it. All the land was divided up and given to people as farmsteads at the end. And even the barracks they gave were 2 camp barrack buildings to each person. But the incarcerated people only got $25. I don't know what these buildings are. That is the fire station. The people that own the land here now, that's part of their house. So here's a replica guard tower they built that would surround the camp. And this is actually a canal. I'm not sure where the water is coming from or going, but I think it's for all the farmland they converted. There's a sign, Minidonka National Historic Site. So it was named after the irrigation district, they said. Minidonka Irrigation District in the area. There's the tower. So it had 8 guard towers that stood along the perimeter. So the Japanese people are here from 1942 to 1945. Oh, this was a replica built in 2014. So most of the people here were citizens from Japan, and the very first people that got taken were from Bainbridge Island in Washington, and we've actually been to that place where they get put on a ferry, and then they get put on a train in Seattle. I think they went, well, some of them went to California first, then they came here because they could change places, or tried to change places. So here's a good picture of the camp, or the outside the camp, I should say. The admin buildings and post office and stuff. The map of the entire, so this from here to here was 3 miles. It was pretty spread out. All their fields were here. So the typical block had barracks on the outside, and on the inside it was the bathrooms and eating places.